More news, rumors and opinions Tuesday p.m. November 19, 2024. Listen to the full version on the official dinarreport.com website and become our supporter on Patreon. KTFA. Claire, Iraqi Prime Minister. Tomorrow we will take an important step that has been delayed for years. Iraqi Prime Minister Mohammed Shia al-Sudani confirmed that tomorrow, Wednesday, will be an important civilized and developmental step, as the long-awaited general population and housing census will begin after years of delay. Al-Sudani said in a televised speech, "We are starting to implement the general population census to complete the priorities of the government program, and we seek for the census to be a modern scientific tool in planning." He pointed out that the government took the decision to implement the census with great confidence in the capabilities of its government agencies, and that it is determined to serve the Iraqi people. He explained that the best modern methods were adopted to conduct the census in a scientific and accurate electronic manner, so that the results would serve the present and future of Iraqis. He also added that the database that will result from the census will be a valuable tool for serving state institutions, and will contribute to supporting the rights of the segments most in need of service. He pointed out that the census is not just numbers that accumulate, but rather it is the dividing line between guesswork and facts and a decisive means of determining vital and effective decisions. The Prime Minister called on citizens to cooperate with the teams tasked with conducting the census, stressing that the census has nothing to do with tax issues or social protection, but rather is a pillar for development and progress in all sectors. He also praised the role of the Ministry of Planning and the General Authority for Statistics and Information Systems in the preparations they made, and thanked the United Nations Population Fund for its support, as well as the security services that work to provide a safe and stable environment for the implementation of this operation. Al-Sudani concluded his speech by saying, "We are confident in the dedication of citizens for the progress of our country, and we believe in a bright future that Iraqis and future generations will be proud of." Claire, Parliamentary Finance Committee reveals the impacts of the population census on provincial budgets. Member of the Parliamentary Finance Committee, MP Jamal Khojar, confirmed on Tuesday that the population census will re-budget all governorates, indicating that the results of the census will be adopted in the budget if it is completed before the budget is prepared. Khojar said in an interview with Shafaq news agency, "It is supposed to re-prepare the budget of all governorates, including the governorates of the Kurdistan region, based on the population census on the one hand, on the resources on the other hand, and on the sensitivity of the region on the third hand." He added, "There are governorates with high population density and therefore they must be taken into consideration in the upcoming budget. There are some governorates that lack resources or have resources, and these resources have social and health implications. Some governorates have a strategic dimension, for example Basra, Baghdad and Erbil, or some are gateways for the state with other countries." He stressed that the population census will have its effects in the next budget if the budget is prepared after the completion of the population census. However, if it is not completed, it will be postponed to the 2026 budget to adopt the census results. MNT Goat. The CBI is once again educating the citizens and merchants on how the new process will replace the currency auctions. In the article titled, "Private Banks Association, Iraq to adopt advanced trade finance system by end of 2024. Once again they explain how the new process will work. Quote, "It is expected that by the end of the year there will be a transition to another more advanced and accurate system to enhance control over foreign transfers related to trade." Frank 26, "Banks don't want to lose customers. I told you you're Mr. Clampett, they're Mr. Drysdale. They're going to treat you like you have money. And I told you about perks. If you want to do business with one of these banks and you're in another state, they'll fly you in. They'll take care of your hotel. They'll pay for your food. They'll give you a rental car. You know how much money you're worth to them? That's why I use that example of the Beverly Hill Billies. There are a lot of perks they'll shower you with. They'll help you if you don't have your own team. I think you should get their team, your team, get a third team. You need advice. You need empirical data." Listen to the full version on the official dinarreport.com website and become our supporter on Patreon. Source: Dinar Recaps.